Hi, I'm Mitchell Spearman. I'm pleased to tell you that I'm at the beautiful Lake Nona Golf Club in Orlando, Florida, home to 18 tour players and the Tavistock Cup. So come with me and let's see if we can improve your game. Today we're going to talk about junior golf, which I'm very passionate about, and I have Drew and Natalie here with me, and we're going to talk about equipment, etiquette, the game, the values of the game, and they're going to be practicing their putting at the same time. I'm very passionate about junior golf, and I started playing when I was 7 years of age. My first set of clubs was a set of hand-me-downs. It was a man set of clubs that was just chopped down a few inches, had a grip put on, maybe bent a little bit, and off I went to play. And I didn't know any better at the time, but now I do. Now I know that you can get clubs specifically made for junior golfers. They're lighter, they're flatter, the grips are much thinner, so it's easy to get your hands on the club in the right way, and it makes all the difference. I teach a lot of juniors to play, and now at 7, 8, 9 years of age they can hit the ball high up into the air because they're playing with the right equipment, and it influences their swing for the long term in the right manner. As I look back, some of the faults I have in my swing today are very much reflective upon the equipment that I learned to play with when I was young. I would advise making the investment in the clubs for your juniors. Just buy something about an inch or so longer than you normally would so that they can grow into the club. The good news is though, you only need half a set. You don't need to go for 14 clubs in the bag. 6 or 7 clubs would be fine. 2 woods, 3 irons, a putter and maybe an extra wedge, and you'll be absolutely fine. With the popularity of golf continuing to grow, junior golf is just taking off. And that's why these manufacturers are now designing all of these clubs. So my advice is make the investment, find some clubs that your juniors like the look of. You can see here the beautiful different colors that we've got in the bag, some great gated head covers. You can make it an awful lot of fun for your juniors to want to play golf and that they have their own equipment. A couple of things I also want to add. I like juniors to learn to walk at a young age on the golf course. So you can see these bags have double straps here. Put them on the back, send them out to play. It's the best way to learn. It'll get their legs stronger. It will make them realize that golf is a sport and an exercise, and they see that ball and they're going to chase on after it. So I encourage the golfers to play, put these on the back of their shoulders and go on off down the fairway. Down at Lake Nona and at Isleworth, they play the Tavistock Cup here every year. In the Tavistock Cup, you've got some of the best players in the world playing against each other. And I know both Drew and Natalie have a chance to go out and watch Paula and Annika and Tiger play golf, and they get to watch them by standing 6 feet away walking down the fairway as they swing. And I know that that influence on them is why they're out here practicing their putting, because maybe one day they're going to be playing for the Tavistock Cup themselves. So being in an environment that is right for golf for your juniors is fantastic. It's a safe place for them to be. They act in an adult manner and way. They learn the manners, they learn the etiquette, and it's like being on a playground, but it's for adults. And I think it's a very special place for kids to learn how to play golf. So just to summarize, the most important thing is get the right clubs for your kids. No more hand-me-downs in the generation I grew up with. Go to the golf shop, get yourself some junior golf clubs, check that they're light, only buy 6 or 7 of them. You can get a match set or swap them around a little bit, get some fun, colorful bags, let them choose their head covers, and then you'll be well on the way to having good young budding golfers.